Hi, it's Debbie Miller from Debbie Miller Health Coaching here. Back on YouTube again to do another video, another one on the foundation principles. This foundation principle this time is going to be breathing. Are you suffering from aches and pains in your body? And can you not explain why you've got that medical condition? If so, when was the last time your doctor actually checked your breathing pattern or assessed you in that way to see how you're breathing? The average person breathes around 25,900 times per day. Yes, as many as that, folks. Yeah, so you need to stay healthy, you need to be breathing as often as that. A lot of people are holding their breath, and I'll talk more about that. Holding their breath when they're in fear, for instance. Okay, breathing is what separates us from dead people, really. It separates you from being a zombie. Yeah, so we breathe. Most people do not breathe correctly and have inverted breathing patterns. So something needs to be done about this. The main reason for inverted breathing patterns, as I said before, is fear. Whenever you're in that fear, fight or flight place, you will suppress and hold the muscles in your abdominal area. This can be due to mental emotional issues, fear, and most of us in modern times are experiencing that fear. You just need to sit down and watch the news and you'll be in fear. And some other television programmes will leave you in fear as well. Lots of the dramas and so on. We enjoy watching dramas. Sometimes we can get hooked on them. I know I do sometimes, but they'll still put us in fear, especially if we're in a situation where we've got anxiety in our lives already. You'll hang on to that fear. So there's an area in your body called the solar plexus, get my words out today, the solar plexus, and the problems in this area of the body can lead to conditions such as constipation, irritable bowel syndrome, which in turn can lead to more serious conditions. IBS and constipation are serious enough as it is. This area of the body is also concerned with weight going round the middle, and conditions such as diabetes, particularly type 2 diabetes. With some people, this can be caused by holding on to old trauma, and the trapped energy from the trauma can lead to digestional problems and diseases. To help you get away from this, you need to relearn your breathing patterns that were there with you at birth. An inverted breathing pattern is when your stomach moves in when you breathe in. The correct way to breathe is for your stomach to move out so that your diaphragm goes down when you breathe in. I have breathing techniques and exercises that will help you improve and develop the correct breathing patterns. The other reason for inverted breathing patterns is effectively what the fitness industry is telling us. If we are told to hold in our stomachs because it looks better, that's not good because we're not going to breathe correctly because we're holding in our stomachs. And effectively the term bringing our belly buttons towards our spine isn't a good thing to say because that's going to lead to inverted breathing pattern itself. The whole image thing in the fitness industry about becoming ripped and holding your abdomen in to show off your six-pack is seriously flawed. How can we breathe properly when we're holding our bodies like that? I see this happen all the time in certain gyms and fitness centres. When I take a breath in, my diaphragm goes down, my belly goes out, and it pushes my stomach out. This creates a negative pressure in my lungs and air rushes in. If I'm walking around holding my stomach in, and doing exercise would bring my belly button towards my spine and not breathing correctly while I'm doing that, I'm going to develop an inverted breathing pattern. Women are particularly bad for this. I don't like the idea their tummies sticking out, but in order to breathe correctly, ladies, I'm sorry to have to tell you this, you're going to have to learn to breathe this way. If a person has inverted breathing, the accessory muscles of respiration will always work, which are the neck muscles, the trapezius, the levator scapulae, the scalenes are the neck muscles, and the pecs as well. They're also involved with breathing up here. and using your shoulders to breathe. And this can lead to, as well as lead to chronic neck tension, it can actually lead to medical problems due to breathing that way. And also, as well as neck problems, it can lead to shoulder problems. They can be a cause of many of the diseases. There are other root causes and types of inverted breathing patterns that I will discuss at a later date. So I suggest that if you have this problem with your breathing, if you're breathing up here, that's unhealthy. So I suggest you get in touch with me and I'll look at your breathing. I'll look at breathing right from the start with every person that I coach. If you ever get the chance to look at Paul Chek's totem pole, breathing is right at the top because it's one of the highest priorities. It's underneath the psyche, which is the white bird that takes off, and then there's breathing next. If you ever get the chance to look at that, which is in How to Eat, Move and Be Healthy, you'll find it in there. Paul Chek's book, How to Eat, Move and Be Healthy. So breathing is right at the top because if you don't breathe, then you die. That might sound blatantly obvious, but the body trumps everything on that totem pole. So that means that everything in the body, and yes, the mind. Many conditions are caused by faulty breathing. Even Achilles tendinitis could be caused by an inverted breathing pattern. Something that far down the body can be due to the way you're breathing. The nerve transmission sends it down there. Also the kinetic chain effect. When was the last time your doctor, physio, chiropractor, osteopath or personal trainer checked your breathing pattern? If you want to call me for a consultation, then please do so on 07757 080 299 or leave me an email on debbie@debbiemillerhealthcoach.com. I can definitely help you. Thank you for listening. Bye-bye.